Hi, June White, River Ave. I just want to mention, actually, quite a few people who stepped up to the plate this weekend to help with the Fall Festival. Skip Webb was handing out flyers for the Historical Society for an event he was having, and we estimated the crowd that went through there this weekend from what he had handed out to be somewhere between 9,000 and 10,000 people. So it was nice to be able to figure out what we have for a crowd there. There were a lot of people who helped out. I want to thank everyone. Ed St. Pierre, John and Linda Gephardt, Skip Webb, Art Gopalin, Ben Moore, Gary and John Kane, Trish and Terry, who ran the children's crafts table, which was busy the entire the entire weekend. So we ran out of supplies. And then the businesses that also helped. Desi at the 401 Tavern uptown donated money for the event. So did McGurk's Restaurant, the Sea Catch, the CBC Cafe, Nana Beach Realty, the Colony Motel. The Ashworth not only donated money, but also did advertising on it, sending out 25,000 flyers to everyone on their email address. The Beachview Inn advertised, as well as the Chamber. So if I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but thank you to everyone who stepped up and helped with this event.
June, I for one want to thank you personally for everything you did. You did an outstanding job up there. With the time frame that you had, you really did. But there was one person you did not thank, and I really think tonight we need to thank her because I think she really played the final card with Mother Nature. Oh. All right. Thanks to her also.
For sure. Okay, and then my last thing is the bill that was the big uproar between me and the commissioners. I'd like a copy of that bill.
Did you get another copy?
I have one, yeah.
Thanks. And it's my understanding that Steve also called the man who did the tourist marketing services way back in the beginning of June.
That's correct.
And canceled the website and the advertising. And I just want to know who told him to do that.
We did at the time because we didn't have a venue. We didn't have a venue.
Who is we?
I think myself, and you were here when we talked about it. It was right at the end of the meeting. He says, what do I do about this website thing? And I said, we don't have a venue, so just cancel it.
But I came to you in July and asked you about that, and you said it wasn't true.
That what wasn't true?
That you were canceling the event and the advertising.
I didn't say we were canceling. This was just after the meeting. We hadn't canceled the event, but we canceled the advertising because we didn't have any set venue.
That was the beginning of June.
Well, that's when it was done. I don't know
And then I came July and asked.
if we had canceled the event.
Yes.
I have a question. When was it
That would have been
redone? When was it
I think it was
set
in
up
June.
again?
I think it was June's meeting, June.
I want to know when it was reset because it was canceled. I have a question. And who did that?
I called him to talk to him and ask him where it was, and he told me Steve LeBranch had called him and canceled it.
And then what?
And I spoke with this board, and
Oh, no, wait, not then. At the time of your phone call, what happened then?
I asked him who canceled it, and he said he would check into it for me, and he told me it was Steve LeBranch. He found an email.
And
And
who
when I asked-
made a decision to do it, to re-up, to put it into place again?
Me. I had already spoke with Gary and John about this, and they said no one had told them.
I have a question about that, about John's involvement. Why didn't John make the call if he's the advertising person? Why did you make the call?
Because he asked me to, and I've done it every year since we started it.
John, can you confirm that?
I really can't recollect that. I apologize, but that's all.
I mean, when I spoke to the gentleman, Mr. Brodry, I believe his name is,
Brian.
and he informed me that you called and put that into place, and he was under the impression that you had the authority to do so. And my question is, from whom? John Kane cannot give you authority. What two commissioners did you have to do that, is my question.
Well, since the advertising was all out there, it was
That's
approved.
not what, which two commissioners gave you permission to do that?
Never before. Did Sand Sculptures have to come back and ask for permission for everything they spent? No. Once it's approved.
They have a budget,
And so did that have a budget?
But we didn't approve.
but it didn't belong to you.
You know, this is past, and I wanna
I know, but she
move
brought it
forward.
up, so that's my question about re-upping it. She did it on her own, without checking with us. You could have come before us and said, I wanna re-up this website.
I wanna do this whole
No,
program
in
on my own.
July now.
Oh, no.
When you did it, in June or whenever you did it.
I came before you and asked, and you said, no, nothing's been canceled, everything's moving forward, we're just having a problem finding a
We
place to
didn't have a
have it.
venue, and we weren't committing to anything because we didn't have a venue yet.
Well,
And then,
I'll go re-look at the film for that then,
All right.
because
Go right
that's
ahead.
exactly.
Go ahead.
I just want to mention one thing here too. I did talk to Brian recently, because Brian does work for me, for my business here, and the web hosting at $20 a month comes out to $240 that actually should be deducted off of that, June. I had asked him about that, and he stated that we hadn't paid the year prior, and I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but the reason the money stayed there for this year was because it hadn't been paid for the web hosting last year. Does that make any sense to anybody here?
Yep.
So it'd be a couple $100 that should have come off of that,
Off what?
off the web hosting. We have on part of that bill is web hosting for $20 a month for 12 months, which is $240. I'm not even sure why we even had that website up year round. That kind of doesn't make sense to me, but here and there.
it's down now,
A
right?
couple hundred, as far as I know, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
But a couple $100 is actually off, should have been taken off of that.
All right, that's it,
Thank you.